Alrighty, so we're doing a little slightly special draft today. This is the Magic Online Cube, and we're actually helping Nate Stoyer here practice for the MOCS, the Magic Online Championship Series. I do believe it's a power cube, though. You wouldn't be able to tell from this pocket. So it's also got some Omen Path stuff. So this is Miles Morales from the Spider-Man set. Krun Undercity Dreamer puts 2 counters on things. You can transform it into just a giant thing. Yeah, I mean, it's probably fine. I'm here looking at Mystic Confluence and Polluted Delta. There's a Fairy Mastermind. A lot of blue cards in this pack. I kind of just want to take Polluted Delta. Is that crazy? No, it is not crazy. I like Mystic Confluence plenty, but Polluted Delta is one of the GOAT fetches. Wheel of Blue card. Here we've got a Balance, a Dak Faden, and a Grim Monolith, huh? There's also paired out. Ooh, hold on. Take Grim Monolith Wheel Outcome. I think I might just take Balance here. That might even be a better artifact card than either of those, and it's just a great card. Yeah, I'm happy just taking Balance. I love that card, and I like taking it early and drafting around it. It finally gives me an excuse to take Mishra's Bauble and Currency Converter. Passing a DAC. Oh, by the way, this is not team drafts. We'll be playing it as a team draft, but we're going to do teams after the draft, and the reason for that is we want Nate, who I'm actually passing to get practice as if it was an 8-player draft. Ely also actually wanted to practice too. Because the MOCS is going to be an 8-player draft. So what that means is there's going to be no like hook and cutting or trying to set things up or any of that stuff. Here's a Traveling Chocobo and a Solitude and a Verdant. Let's just take Solitude. Be a little blue-white control action here. Which one's this? Oh, this is Spider-Gwen. Boom. Okay, well, I'm happy enough taking Solitude. Third pick Solitude is not like the biggest signal in the world, but Solitude's just a great card. So, as a reminder, Magic Online Cube, no initiative. Oh, the new Prismatic Vista, nice. It's a Shockland Prismatic Vista of sorts. He turns into the chosen type. No Time Vault, no Demonic Consultation, that sort of thing. And given that it's the Magic Online Cube, there's also a bunch of weird, terrible cards in it. I'll be honest. Do I want Multiversal Passage or Shelldock Isle? Or Sword of the Meek or Narset? All of those are potential. I kind of just want to take the Shock 5-color basic. That sounds pretty good. And then here, I really don't like Winds of Abandon very much. This start is not like a white weenie start, despite having a Solitude. And Winds of Abandon is at its best there. I could take Breeding Pool. It's fetchable by Delta, and I could just be like a multicolor control deck. I think that's pretty legit. There's also Consider and Proselytic Memory. Those aren't that strong, though. All right, let's take Breeding Pool. You can Invigorate for the 5-color, or the Berserk double power deck. Here, there's a No More Lies and a Consult the Star Charts. I do like both of these cards, but I kind of feel like I should just take No More Lies. And then, Palace Jailer. All right, well, white is definitely open. Passing Coveted Jewel, him, Lotus Petal, some good stuff, but I like where we're at. And now, can't take Candelabra, sadly. Let's see. I could take Once Upon a Time. It's a very strong card. I could take Sink into Stupor. I really don't enjoy playing with these cards. They're just like good enough, but just not that good. I'll still take it though. It's fine. It's a split card of like a bad bounce / remand type deal or a land, and it's like Witch Enchanter. Like, yes, you should play these. The reason I don't have these in my cube is there's a design reason, which is I don't think that playing them as an untapped land where you pay 3 life is very fun. Playing them as a tap land I don't think is that fun. And casting them as a kind of weak spell isn't that fun, even if the sum total is powerful enough. I just don't find it to be a very fun experience. So that's my opinion. That's why I don't have them in my cube. I don't think it's crazy or anything to have them. Oh, this is where we take Cryptic. This is what having good mana does for you, though. Sparas would lock up just great blue-white mana. But Cryptic is really good with Palace Jailer. You know what? I'm going to take Cryptic. Also over Plagon. I just don't think taking green-white lands are that hard to get. But you know what? I'm going to take Wrath of God now. This is what we're doing. We don't even necessarily have reason to be green. Oh, you know, I've not thought Shorikai was great, but this looks like the spot for it. All right. Ignore the Breeding Pool for the moment. I mean, Shorikai is great with Wrath and Cryptic too, and Balance. So, and do I want Horizon Canopy? I don't really want Sakuratron Squadron, but I really don't want Sylvan Caryatid. So I guess I'll take Horizon Canopy. Who knows? Oddity is the best card here. I don't really care for Yavimaya, so I'll just take Oddity. I would do that at the mocks too. This is not like a hate draft because it's teams. It's more like I'm just not going to play these cards, so I should just take whatever best card is left. I'm already passing green cards, so that already looks like I'm passing green. All right. Am I going to side in Force of Vigor? No, I think I'm actually more likely to want the Mortuary if I end up like some kind of Leyline Binding deck. It is fetchable by Polluted Delta, which is pretty nice. So I have some green fixing. Could use some more blue-white duels. Oh, Tireless Tracker, huh? All right. So then, still, Tundra and Hallowed Fountain would still be really nice. Chart the Stars would have been nice, but No More Lies is really important to have those. All right, well, there's a reason to play black. I already have a Delta and a Multiversal Passage, so I'm just going to take Psychic Frog, by far the best card in the pack. It's also kind of a weird combo with Balance. You could discard your hand. Well, I'm just going to take the Frog here too. Passing a bunch of red-green stuff and a Flame of Anor. Bolsa Citadel, sure. And then here, ooh, lots of good lands. I'm going to take Colonnade. I love a Celestial Colonnade. It's good if you're fighting over to Monarch. Good win condition. I feel like Seachrome Coast wheels a decent amount of the time. This pack has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. That's funny. All right, well, Colonnade it is. And then here, I actually think it's Parallax Wave. Parallax Wave with Jailer and Solitude is both great. I'm not in the market for Brain Freeze. I would be in the market for a Verge, I guess, for Psychic Frog, but that's even like the wrong ordering. This is one of the ones that start black and turn white. I want the reverse usually. Sculler's also not that good in a Wrath Balance deck. Parallax Wave can be nice with Balance too. You got some cool stuff to do. Okay, what is this thing? Macdianitla Sky Snares. Oh, artifacts and creatures your opponents control under tap. No, I'm not in for that. I think I will take Ocelot Pride though, over Occult Epiphany and Voice of Victory, and Stern Scolding. Well, Stern Scolding's pretty good, but I mean, I feel like sometimes you just play a turn 1 Pride and kind of can just get there. I don't know. It's a really strong card. I'm happy just taking it. Here, there's a Wasteland or a Starting Town or a Tidebinder. Oh, Tidebinder Parallax Wave. You let the last counter go away, let this die, and then boom, when it fades, you just count it out of Vect. Yeah, I mean, Tidebinder's just a great card. This is the spot for Tidebinder, the blue-white control deck. Passing a Dark Depths. I wouldn't have minded a Starting Town or a Wasteland, but Stoneforge is okay, but whatever. Oh, Force of Negation. There's Cauldron to go with Stoneforge, and there's a Hedge Maze, and a lot of green cards, but it's okay. We'll just take Force of Negation, which is a good combo with Sink into Stupor as well. All right, we got ourselves a solid brew here. Here, there's Eagles, but I don't have anything to get with Eagles. There's Leyline Binding, but I feel like I'll have enough good removal. I think it's actually Scrubland. It makes Delta into untapped white and blue. And black. It already is. Now it's all those colors, and it's just a white-black duel, which is nice in this deck. All right. Passing on Baleful Strix, Get Lost. I mean, it's not 0 that I get something back that I wouldn't mind playing. Not super likely, of course. Arwen is a potential green splash, but I think I'll just take Elspeth. There's some matchups where I don't mind Elspeth, though I don't think I would want to main deck it here. I could use more cheaper cards. Flame of Anor came back, huh? I mean, I guess I'll take it. If my fixing is there, I have one wizard, right? We have a Merfolk wizard. I don't think I want Springheart or Courser. I guess I could try to splash Leovold, but that doesn't seem very profitable to do that. Okay, Seachrome Coast came back. Excellent. Passing on Ketria Triumph. There's a Thespian Stage in the Dark Depths floating around, as they usually do. Okay. And I like my mana now. I picked up enough duels. I have 2 3-color lands and 3 dual lands, so that's pretty good. And then, Bleachbone Verge came back. I'll probably run it. Just a little Esper action here. I don't think Time Warp looks amazing. It's good with it's actually good with a couple of these cards. Hold on. And I have a Force to pitch it. All right, I'll take it. I'll pass this Brain Freeze. I'm not super into that. No, Time Warp with Shorikai, Time Warp with the Monarch, Time Warp with Psychic Frog. Those are all pretty dope. All right, I'll take Cut Down. I did pass the Bleachbone Verge, which would have made Cut Down better, but I'll still take Cut Down and hope my mana kind of gets there. All right, you know what? I'm going to pass Depth's Oath. Hope someone does something good with that thing. Okay, pack 3 time. A little Mox Pearl never hurt anyone. No, Sapphire Jet would be better with Psychic Frog, so suppose I should hope for that. All right. Any Ancestrals? Any Time Walks? No, there's a Minsk and Boo. There's a One Ring. Ooh, One Ring's nice with Time Warp. All right. There's a Snapcaster, but it's not even a great Snapcaster deck. I will take One Ring. One Ring looks nice here, too. Tidebinder can also stop One Ring if you're losing to it. Passing Preordained, Snap. Rafine's Tower would be nice if that came back. It could. But all right, we're going to One Ring it up. Nate's going to get good practice playing against people who don't open power, like me. I mean, I'm like a Swords to Plowshares and a Counterspell away from just having a great deck. I don't need much else, honestly. So let's hope we get the hookup. White was really open in pack 1, so I'm expecting good things out of this pack. Let's see if we can get there. I also have a decent amount of untapped lands for this Ocelot Pride, which is nice. It's always nice to be able to utilize that. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Garbage? Nice. I don't really want to play any of these cards. I mean, Lingering Souls is fine. I do like Lingering Souls. It's good with Psychic Frog. I don't really want to second pick it, but I don't really want to take another 4-drop in Wandering Emperor. Ephemerate's good with Solitude and Jailer, but that'll wheel, and if it doesn't, I don't care. All right. Second picking a Lingering Souls. And third picking, I guess a Miscalc. Yeah, Miscalc's fine. These packs have not been kind to me. Passing on a Malcolm. I mean, I do like Malcolm, but this deck, I think, is going to use Miscalc a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, if I pick up another counter, another removal spell, I guess I won't feel too bad, but I haven't liked how these packs have gone. Oh, this looks like a great Talisman deck. I have a lot of 4s. All right, I'll take that over Dark Slick Shores. I do like a Dark Slick Shores, but this looks like a good spot for a Talisman. So my first 4 picks have been One Ring, which is good. Lingering Souls, Talisman, Miscalc. Ugh. These are not 2nd through 4th pick cards in an ideal world. But as usual, I live in a far from ideal world. Elspeth or Ugin? I do like them both a lot. Ugin's expensive. I do have a Talisman. I'm not considering Bat, Bauble, Steam Vents. Nah, those don't do anything. Shield's looks nice, but I'm going to take one of the Planeswalkers. I kind of think I should just take Elspeth because it's a little bit less expensive. I don't have like Mana Drain or anything. All right, that's a reasonable spot. And then now there's Daze. I guess so. There's also Dam as like another Wrath, but I already have a Wrath. Dam wheels a lot. I have a decent amount of islands though. Oh man, picking up no lands this pack's also kind of brutal. This is not the best Daze deck in the world, but I still think Daze is really good. Fallen Shinobi off of Lingering Souls, maybe Tidebinder, I guess Ocelot Pride. I don't know if I'm going to play this Shinobi, but I guess I'm going to take it. And then, all right, now there's some blue and white cards. They're not particularly good ones. I could take Thraben Inspector. I could take Touch the Spirit Realm. Touch the Spirit Realm is nice with the One Ring. It's also nice at Blinking Palace Jailer or Solitude. All right, I guess I'm in for that. It's not my favorite card in the world, but I think it'll be solid here. Well, Rafine's Tower wheeled, so it's not like we were getting really cut. The packs were really bad. All right, I guess I think I take Wandering Emperor over Ephemerate. Ephemerate with like 2 targets is just really not what I want. I'll take Virtue, probably not play it. Cruise, probably don't need the Cruise either. I have the One Ring. Wow, that was a horrific pack 3, but I think the deck is decent. This is now 17 lands plus a Talisman. Oh, and a Sink into Stupor. Yeah, that's probably fine. Oh, I will likely play Shield's Edict. I think it'll be good in this deck. So I need to cut a card now. Could it be the Wandering Emperor? Could be Cut Down, but I feel like my mana's decent for that too. I will maybe side in Deathrite Shaman. I'm not obviously playing Loot. Well, I mean, I guess I could play 16 land plus Sink into Stupor. All right, well, we'll see. All right, so I have to decide if I want to play one more land or not. So, Cut Down is also a card I could cut down, just because Shield's Edict is good at all points in the game. Cut Down is good early. What is my mana going to look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 black sources. Yeah, let's just cut this. Maybe play one more. I don't mind the extra land, I don't think. I think I want to play one more. So this is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue plus talisman, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white plus talisman. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black, which I think is fine. So I kind of want another white. Could I play Treasure Cruise? And for days I have 4, 5, 6. I have 7 islands for days. That's not actually terrible. There's also Fallen Shinobi, but it doesn't really look like a Shinobi deck. And I've got some random other lands. Like if I were to play Deathrite Shaman, I have 1 fetch, because the Multiversal Passage isn't a fetch. It just enters as that type. There's also Elspeth I could play. I don't really need another 4-drop. I have a decent amount of blue cards for this force. Yeah, including the Sink into Stupor. I guess we'll just run 1 more Plains. I think that'll be fine. I just feel like with like Shorakai, One Ring, the fact that I'm going to want to pitch Sink a decent amount, I don't mind having an extra land here. All right. This looks like the jam here. Not the best deck in the world. Pack 3 was just a beating. I didn't get any good cards except for the One Ring, I guess, was the only good card I got. Everything else was pretty terrible. Oh, well, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Before we start round 1, Max deck is sick. Mana Crypt, Sapphire, no Academy, but like tons of 1-mana artifacts. Emery, Monolith, Saheeli, Tezzeret, Karn, P.O., Kitten, Coveted Jewel. Max went on a kick with those things. This looks great. Quinniac back to his roots. Mox Ruby, Mox Diamond, City of Trader, Strip Mine, Mono Red, baby. And Ely was drafting on his phone, and he sent us this. So this is Ely's deck. What has he got? He's got a Force of Will. He's got a Thoughtseize. He's got a bunch of lands. I assume they're good ones. A Mana Drain, a Memory Lapse, a Time Twister, some blue cards, swords, Lightning Bolt. Sure, I bet this deck's great. Let's battle Falero. I'll keep this hand. He's mulling probably to make my balance worse. But I've got a bunch of pitch cards. I've got a Miscalc. This feels like a fine start here. I can either pitch balance to Solitude something, or I can cast balance. Either one seems pretty strong. And Falero is mulling to 6 here, or potentially lower, I suppose. With a turn 1 Mox Jet. I'm going to force that, actually. The way I see it, he mulled. I'm probably not forcing whatever he plays with this Mox, and it makes balance much better. Let's just nug the Mox. Oh, Lotus Petal? All right, well. Okay with Lotus Petal. I mean, I don't know if I'm even going to cast balance this game, because there's still a chance I pitch it. Oh, what is this? Oko? Wow, I got punished pretty hard for that Force Negation. Forcing Oko would have been way better. Okay, Touch the Spirit Realm unfortunately does not kill things, but this sets up a nice little Solitude play, so maybe I'll do that. I'll take a hit here. Miscalc. I'll just keep the Miscalc up. Oh, wow. Okay, that was great. Let's just stop on upkeep. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker of their choice. Okay. All right, well, kind of got bailed out a little bit there. And I've got balance if Falero plays another creature, but I kind of want to just do the Solitude Touch the Spirit Realm play, so all right, I'm going to play Lingering Souls. The reason I don't mind not leaving up Miscalc is I feel like if Falero plays a creature, I've got this Solitude. Okay. That's also fine. Probably not like too bad for me. Things are like discards Baloth and Torsten. So there's got maybe like some sort of flash action going on in there. Only made 1 creature. That's nice. Concealing Curtains. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it again. I don't think I actually want to balance. I do. Oh, well. think I'm just going to use the Solitude Touch the Spirit Realm play. Because I assume he's going to start by flipping Concealing Curtains. Seems like it'd be hard to do otherwise. Sylvan Safekeeper. Oh, well. I guess we'll do otherwise. Hit curtains. And then we'll get the cub later here. I mean, I guess he can Sylvan Safekeeper the cub. Oh. Maybe I actually wanted to hit the cub first, most likely. Yeah, no, I should have hit, because flipping curtains here actually isn't that big of a deal. All right, well, I'm just going to take it again, I think. And I think this comes back. I mean, this still actually works out pretty well for me. Hit that. He's going to sack a land to save it. Okay, cycle. Oh, wow, nice. Okay, that is pretty good. So now I'm just going to pass here, and if he draws a land, he's going to play it first. And Wandering Emperor, the mode is going to be +1/+1 encounter and first strike. So Solitude's going to eat something here. I really hope Full Arrow draws a land, or just not an instant, honestly. I didn't flash back Lingering Souls, so he's got to think something's up. Oh my god, he drew a fetch land? Okay. That's pretty brutal. Huh. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna make some moves here. Oh man, a fetch land? So, if he sacks this, this goes up to a 6/6. I guess what I have to do here is make a 2/2. Wow, that's so much worse for me. So much worse. Okay, he's moving in on this now, which I actually kind of like. Create a 2/2. Block, block, block. Oh, I meant to block one more there. Not ideal. Not ideal. All right, well, I'm going to lose this now because basically these two shouldn't be in play, and then I would be able to win, but oh well. Good beats, I suppose. Yeah, I'm basically dead now. I can Wandering Emperor that. Sure, all Lingering Souls. Okay, well, Full Arrow's awesome. So the Spirit Token and the Cub are dead. Any future Cub triggers, he's just going to put on the Cub. And here, I think I just make a 2/2. Play my Delta, pass the turn. So remember, Cub and Spirit Token are dead. I just like brain farted. I was just obviously supposed to triple block there. I just didn't for some reason. Okay. So now if he wants, he could attack the Wandering Emperor with both, but I would chump the 3/3 and Samurai eats the Safekeeper. Or maybe I would just trade everything off. That's another option as well. If he doesn't draw something good here, then I think I'm actually in pretty good shape because I have a Planeswalker and slightly more lands, and my board is going to get better because I'm going to start putting counters. Probably I just put a counter on the Samurai to start with. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, Full Arrow might get me either way. Couple good draws in a row. I had some good draws in a row as well. Peeling Shield was great. And the Touch the Spirit Realm for the Solitude was really good too. Let's see what you got here. I mean, even something as simple as a removal spell is not bad. Okay. Is he getting just maybe a 4-mana play and is just waiting here? I guess I do sack Delta, right? I don't think I have... It's not that I have anything great to get. Like, I don't have a Surveil or anything, but I have no reason Not to, I don't think. Sure. I'll go for it. Block like that. Okay, we trade. And remember, I have one fewer token there. I guess I don't actually want to get Rafine's Tower, though. Just get another island. Because I already have double white, and if I draw Rafine's Tower, I'll cycle it. Ooh. Okay. Slot Pride is kind of nice. Make it a 2/2. Pass the turn. It's gonna be like a questing beast or something. I'd hope you can do a little bit better than that. Reanimate Baloth Prime. So now, but he didn't tutor for that. He already had that. He could have done that last. Oh no, he did tutor for that. It was only black source. Okay, so when he sacks a land, he makes a 4/4 green beast token. Okay. I drew a land. Unfortunately, I can't. The Sylvan Safekeeper is getting me pretty good. I can't even exile tap creature and gain 2 here. I guess I'll make a Samurai and pass the turn. All right. Ooh. And a Fairy Mastermind. Okay. Is he going to sack some things? I think so. Okay. I am dead, but I will show my teammates what he's got. All right. Well, at least that punt is not too bad. I mean, it was bad, but at least it didn't. It didn't end up costing me the not block on Wandering Emperor. The Force of Negation didn't actually work out great. But do I want Cut Down? Elspeth, Virtual Loyalty, Treasure Cruise. Cruise would have been good that game. Cut Down seems just okay. It's good at killing curtains, Fairy Mastermind, harassing Safekeeper. I don't like Days from what I'm seeing very much, so I think I'll just put in Cut Down instead. All right. Let's do it. The Wraths and stuff should be pretty good, I would imagine. All right. Well, I would like to play first. Gonna mulligan that hand. All right. This hand's pretty great. Turn 2 Psychic Frog. Can't complain about that. All right. Turn 1 Island. Turn 2 Swamp Frog. Look at me. Wasteland proof. Into maybe a Solitude as backup here. Sylvan Safekeeper would be not ideal. Well, I would actually rather see Sylvan Safekeeper than Land Royal, so I don't even know what I was talking about there. Let's just play the Frog. Hopefully Frog gets some good hits in, and then I can hardcast Solitude or pitch the Wrath to cast it, or who knows what. Cub, okay. Let's see what we draw here. That doesn't change too much. Let's see if Valero blocks, huh? Though maybe I should have just played Delta. Get Scrubland. All right, does not block. Nice. Draw. Oh, Fairy Mastermind. Okay. That was a nice draw too. Lingering Souls, pass the turn. I just didn't really want to pitch Wrath to Solitude to kill Fairy Mastermind. Like, I don't really like that Valero's getting to draw another card here. Pretty sick to go turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Cub, Mastermind. But, you know, what can you do? I might just be casting a Wrath at some point here. Let's see, if I Wrath, currently it's like I trade 2.5 cards for their 3 cards. There are 4 cards because their pedal's down. Oh, I'm going to double block here. If this trade works, I'm quite happy. All right. Well, in that case, play another creature, please. Nice. Yeah, we can both draw a card here. I think that's worth it. Cryptic's not bad. Let's just wrath everything away. And all right, so I traded Frog, Wrath, and half of Lingering Souls for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And then we both drew cards off the Frog Fairy Mastermind. All right, pretty good exchange. I mean, look at it. Flora has 7 things, and I have 8, and I mulligan. So, like I said, I don't mind it. Delta, let's just flashback Lingering Souls. The reason I want to do this now is, like, he doesn't even have anything for me to Solitude. It looks pretty suspicious if I don't. All right. And let's go ahead and just get Rafine's Tower now, because I don't want to cycle it. And if I don't really want to draw, I want to draw untapped blue for my Cryptic. All right, well, definitely going to cut down since he's not playing anything. And no more lies into Cryptic with Solitude. Yeah, this looks like we got this one. I do like Wrath in this matchup. I guess taking the Dam would have worked out kind of nicely for this particular matchup, at least. What is this? Gobin can't be blocked with his contrary connives? Okay. Sure. Seems like a good opportunity to get Solitude into play. And then have 2 counters up. Well, balance not the ideal spot for balance, but I like balance. I don't have 2 counters up, but if I have no more lies, every turn I get 1 more draw to find an island for Cryptic. The risk here is that if Flora gets a cheap card and then can pay for no more lies next turn, but given the circumstances, I imagine he's going to get something he can play this turn. In which case I'll be able to have a good answer or something along those lines. Okay. Looks like my team is off to a good start. Land go. All right. Shielders is also a pretty reasonable one. What's this? Endurance. Nice. Shielders was a good draw there. Might actually putting his graveyard back. Wait, hold on. Let's just let this resolve. Okay, I didn't really even put a sacrifice a non-token creature. All right. Let's put you to 3, and I still have no more lies up. Eliza. Time to take a little screenshot. I'm in screenshot position. All right. On to game 3 here. Do I want Treasure Cruise on the draw? No, I have some good card draw. I have Shorikai, One Ring, Palace Jailer. Like that should be sufficient. I don't want a Pain Land. I think Horizon Canopy could be good in some matchups. I don't think this is one of them. I don't think I want. Is there any chance I want Underground Mortuary over Swamp? To fetch Surveil? No, I don't think so. All right. Let's get it in there. Though actually, hold on. Maybe I put in Deathrite. I put in Breeding Pool, Mortuary. Maybe I do put in the Horizon Canopy and they take out Plains, Island, Swamp. And I need to cut another card if I want to do this. The problem is I actually kind of like all the cards I have. Oh, I cut Ocelot Pride. All right. Let's see. I'm on the draw too. Yeah, all right. I actually kind of like that. I feel like Deathrite, he's got Reanimate in his deck and a bunch of fetch lands, so it might actually just be a mana dork. That would have been Ocelot Pride. I kind of think I keep this hand, though. If I draw a Black Source, this hand's pretty great. I like Shielder's Edict. Swamp Mox Emerald. Okay. Sure. All right, it's fine. Black Source. No. I'm going to play this so if I draw Bailoff Prime, okay. What a hand, huh? All right, well, I'm just going to have to use Wrath, I guess. But it's not really going to work because the Sylvan Safekeeper. Whoa. Ocelot probably wouldn't have done a ton here, unfortunately. All right, there's Rafine's Tower. The problem is if I Solitude, it just doesn't work. So, yeah. I kind of needed this black to be untapped. Well, he's going to take my Wrath. I can't stop it. The good news is if he sacks his last land, then Solitude could be pretty good here. I'm taking 8 down to 11. This isn't really going to untap. I don't know. Need to find balance. Balance is it doesn't even really do that well, to be honest. Because if I balance, I need Flora not to have another land. That's like my only shot. Okay, it doesn't have another land, so let's go land. Okay, Parallax Wave is also potentially nice. Let's play Psychic Frog. Because this I can block with. And then see if he sacks his last land and opens the door to Solitude. Pitching Shorikai because I want to be able to play Parallax Wave next turn. Okay. I think I just eat the beast token. Okay. No land, please. Oh man, that's probably going to be a land. Don't attack with the beast. Yes. Yes. Because I will just discard 3 cards to eat the beast. You really can't afford to attack with the beast. I really don't want the beast to attack me. You definitely can't attack with the beast. It would just be such a bad idea. Okay. I go to 8 here. Fleur didn't draw a land. Land. Parallax Wave. Eat the beast token. Attack with Froggerto. Draw. Tidebinder, that's interesting too. I'm at 8. Do I want to P-wave anything here? Yes, I do. I'm going to hit that. Hit Safekeeper. I'm just going to hit these, and then I'm going to Tidebinder my own Parallax Wave. I kind of hope Valero plays another creature this turn. Yes. Oh, this is going to be so sick. All right. Parallax Wave. Untap. This fades. Oh, that's a Tidebinder. That's a Tidebinder-rino. You like that? Oh, you like to see that? That is... You better not have a Force of Will. My teammate has the Force of Will, so I guess he could have Subtlety, but if not... Ooh... That is nice. I gotta get a picture of this before it goes away. Oh yeah, yep. There we go. And just so we're clear, hold on. All right, time for round 2, and we actually have Nate's full list. I can show you because we're practicing as if he was playing in the mocks, which is what he would have the full list. So he's playing Jund with. No, Jund aggro with Chain of Smog, Witherbloom, Shieldred, Ouroboros, Minsc and Boo, Glorybringer, Fire Covenant, Duress, Hymn to Turok, Bat. All right. No Manamorphose. Wild. All right, well, I'll play first. This looks like a pretty nice little hand, if I do say so myself. Rafine's Tower. I'm just dying about last round. Parallax Wave Tidebinder, that was nice. Even played another creature. Oh, I really needed Flare not to draw another land, and that was pretty nice that he did not. I get to go No More Lies, and then I have all 4-drops, so this is where a Mox would have been nice. But getting to, hopefully, if I'm lucky, and I don't know how likely this is, if Nate doesn't have a good 2-mana play, and then I can No More Lies on 3 and then play one of these, that's obviously great. I do have to watch out for Minsc and Boo stealing the Monarch back. That could be a danger. All right, Multiversal Passage. Well, I don't need to do anything yet, but it's good to know that I'll have another blue land, so for this Cryptic command. So I have 1 black, double white, triple blue, perfect mana. It is done. All right, I pass, and hopefully Nate doesn't have a drop here, but I don't know how likely that is. Evora, yeah. Definitely going to counter that. So what's my best draw here? Like a Lingering Souls would be pretty nice. Psychic Frog. Yeah, I mean, anything I could play would be nice. Let's play this. I guess I'll name Plains. Not pay the 2 life. Pass the turn. It's going to play something. And then maybe I Palace Jailer it and kind of hope that works. If Palace Jailer dies, I'm in trouble. Well, no, not, sorry. If I lose the Monarch, I'm in trouble. If Nate has like a Haster, that would be my main concern here. What is this? What you got going on, Nate Dog? Oh, Witherbloom, sure. Okay, well, I'm slamming Palace Jailer. Oh, Judays, what a draw. That was nice. Because now, Minsc and Boo, which is the card I fear most, is no longer relevant. I get to survive this turn, and then I get to have Cryptic and Miscalc up with the Monarch. I've just won the game. That's why you put Days in your deck. Sometimes it's just forcible that you don't even have to pitch a card to. Aurora? No, I will also Daze that. Okay, that's a plane, so let's play Island, have up Cryptic. I could just keep up Miscalc. Seems like I'd rather just have Cryptic up, and then next turn I can Ocelot Pride or something like that. Counter target spell, draw a card. Or actually, I think that's fine. Yeah, you can mill. I think I'm just gonna kind of go all in here. Second main phase. Touch the Spirit Realm on that, and then it comes back end of turn. I become the Monarch still. Get to eat the Ursine Monstrosity. And take my turn. And Ocelot Pride, still have up Cryptic. Pass the turn, draw a card. I kind of like just going for to touch the Spirit Realm when the way was clear. Bristly Bill. Okay. It's going to be a 4/4. Okay, I might get to Miscalc this, or I could Cryptic it. Not sure. Maybe I should just Miscalc the Jailer, I'm not sure. Shieldred, all right. Miscalc the Shieldred. Let's take my turn here, see what I got. Oh, Time Warp? All right, well, it would have been even nicer if I could have used Ocelot Pride, but I think I'll accept just Time Warp here. No attacks, draw, end of turn, land, and then Lingering Souls. Pass the turn, and I can chump Bristly Bill if I need to, and then now I have set up Ocelot Pride plus Lingering Souls. I mean, every turn that goes by, obviously, I just draw a million cards, so easy enough. Looking at Nate's deck, that's my deck. Looking at Nate's deck, he's got Elvish Mystic, Evora, Witherbloom, Bristlybill, Inti. Yeah, he's got enough stuff for cut down. This looks good. I think I'll keep Daze on the play. I don't think that's all I want to do here. I don't think I want... No, maybe I want a Death Red. I don't know. Hard to tell. On the draw here. All right, well, not going to mold this hand. Turn 2 Frog, turn 3 Talisman, No More Lies into Cryptic if I draw one more blue. I'm in for all that. Saw a little Esperino going on here. Once upon a time. Picked up a Bristlybill. Okay. Well, let's play Ocelot Pride. It's not going to do that much against Bristlybill. Nate's only untapped green source is this Mana Confluence. He could have other lands in hand for sure, but in terms of untapped green, it was just that. Probe is annoying because No More Lies is a pretty good card to know about, but... Okay, land. Oh, he must have drawn the forest. And I'm just going to play Frog here. I don't think it makes sense to leave up No More Lies. He just doesn't have to play into it. Caryatid, sure. No land. Ooh, you are in trouble. Draw. I think I just attack with the Frog. Happy to discard a couple of cards if I need to. Just gonna let me eat his Sylvan Caryatid? I don't think so. He could, but I would probably discard Plains. I'm not sure what. Could be Plains Talisman. And then I'd have Tidebinder up. I'd just play Polluted Delta and I'd have Tidebinder or No More Lies up and setting up for Cryptic next turn. I mean, we'll see if he blocks. But the thing is, if he doesn't block, then, or if he does block, then I kind of wanted to keep both those, but given that he didn't block, it's kind of immaterial. So what is my play here? He doesn't know about the Tidebinder. He does know about the No More Lies. I kind of just like going land go, because I can just have Cryptic up next turn. I'd rather... Getting out Talisman doesn't seem like it does that much. Obviously, if I end up casting No More Lies, then it would have been nice to play the Talisman. But if I end up using Tidebinder, I think that would also be pretty nice. Hymned Turok. Okay. Got 2 lands. But I still have my No More Lies. Sure, I'll No More Lies it. Seems like it's not really going to get much better, and Inti could be pretty annoying. Can't attack with both because of the Ocelot Pride. No attacks, huh? So it's a 5. I'd have to discard 4 cards. Then you have 1 card in hand. Let's just exile 3 cards out of my graveyard and attack in the air. Because every turn that I hit with Frog, it makes it so much better. Plus, this way if I draw a land, I'll have Cryptic up, which would be really nice. Well, if I draw blue. Well, I didn't have Cryptic up, but you know what? I'm just going to pass and leave up Tidebinder. Because I kind of want to Tidebinder Bristlybill. Shieldred's Edict. Or Shieldred. not the Edict. Sure. Alright, let's just play the Tidebinder. Block. Just trade here, I think is good. Draw a land would be nice. Alright, that is pretty nice. And I have Force of Negation up, so I can stop Minsk and Boo or removal spells. So in that case, I think I do attack with the Frog. I want to get my card. Pass the turn, get another card. And then now I've got 2 chump blockers. Okay. I think we're pretty much good to go. Ouroboros here would be, I mean, that's something. If he had a land, it would be really nice, because then he could make Bristly Bill even bigger. Land, Bristly Bill, Ouroboros, then it gets the counters back. I'm definitely not letting that thing hit me. I mean, I think I just double block if he attacks. It's not really, this Ocelot Pride's not really doing that much for me. And then now I can touch the Spirit Realm, the Ouroboros, and I still have counters up. I don't even need to Wrath here. Let's play Talisman. Touch the Spirit Realm. Just 1 card in hand. Draw 2 more cards here. Yeah. Once again, drawing multiple cards a turn gets the job done. I don't even think, like, if he took the Monarch and got back Shieldred, it would matter at this point. It's a 1/4 Sylvan Caryatid, that's funny. Chain Lightning the Frog. Sure. Don't think I need those that much. What's your last play? Animate Dead or something? No, nothing. Draw. Is it 9? I don't think I need to pump this. Actually, let's just discard this Plains. I don't need this Plains. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. That made it easy. Time Warp. And that's a 2-0. Let's go. All right, there we go. Whew, had some nice games here. Well, that's actually the draft, because we just kind of smoked them. And you know what? Like I said, I really like force people to play out when they're no longer in contention. This deck was a nice deck. I closed Magic Online, so I was like, yeah, I'll just look at it here. You know, it had Sink into Stupor to pitch to Force, Miscalc, Daze, Cryptic for counters and Normalize, Balance, Wrath, Parallax Wave for sweepers, Palace Jailer plus like the stalling cards was great. Never drew the One Ring or Shorikai, but Psychic Frog was great. Time Warp was actually great the times I had it, and Solitude, Touch the Spirit Realm came up a bunch. Ocelot Pride was pretty weak, but I kind of like it for mising potential. And yeah, this deck ended up nicely. So taught Nate a few things about Cube. Hopefully he wins the Mox. And you know what? That'll do it for today. Hope you enjoyed this little Esper Cheon's brew, and I had some pretty good games, though I did mess up bad against Fuller in game 1, so let's not repeat that. So I'll be back tomorrow. We'll play more Magic. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.